here talking about the new moon in Gemini and communicating. Communicating who we are, communicating with ourselves, communicating with others, communicating what it is that we want, what we want to create, who we want to be, where we want to go, what we want to do. Nobody does it alone. Spirit says the place to focus is communicating with ourselves and doing our part. We can't control another, but we can be the best at the part we want to play in what we want to create. The most important communication is the communication we have within our own selves. We so want others to understand us. We so want others to give us a love and attention and appreciation and support. And Spirit says, how well do you support yourself? How well do you support yourself? Or do you communicate negatively to yourself? Do you beat yourself up? Do you tell yourself I'm not beautiful? And do you tell yourself I'm too fat? And do you tell yourself I don't have enough? And do you tell yourself I'm not enough? Ooh. It's very upsetting to your angels who see you as only beautiful, who see your great gifts and your power and your glory and your ideas and your great passion and your love. Spirit says that human beings do not love themselves like nature does. The bamboo does not beat itself up for not being a willow tree. Hello! I am a bamboo! This is who I am. This is who I am. With my curly hair and my fat thighs. Oops. Well, several of us have fat thighs in this room, including Blanche. Beats herself up for the cellulite and fat thighs instead of walking a half hour a day, which would benefit them. It's funny how we are. Wanting to communicate to the world an image that we don't communicate to ourselves. We want them to give it to us. I'm not good enough. I have to get better so they approve of me. Spirit says, new moon in Gemini, this is communicating. Communicating first, they say, all the good about you to yourself. And then sharing that with the world. We're out there trying to be better. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. We get a new idea. We want to create something. We want to share something great. We want to develop a talent that we've been given. I can do this. What a great way to communicate. Whatever it is that you're wanting, Spirit said. Whatever it is that we're wanting. We can desire, and third chakra can say, I'm good enough to do that. I'm good enough. What's my next step? What's my next step on this journey of my life that's unfolding and blossoming and growing and being the best bamboo that I can be? Loving myself. Loving myself. We're all out there looking at the others and how are they treating me and what do I want from them and how much better are they doing than I am, and our jealousy flares up. Oh, I'm not jealous, you say to yourself, but yes you are. But the thing is, Spirit says, it's not who you are. Our emotions are simply a gauge. Our emotions are communicating to us, Spirit says. They're communicating to us, am I sending my powerful energies of thought and feeling towards what I want for myself? Or do I believe that I can't have what they have? That's all jealousy is. And so Spirit says, is our own self communicating to ourself that I don't believe I'm good enough to have what they have over there? How did they do that? And then get angry and upset that we don't know how. well, wait a minute, I want that. How did they do that? And then sometimes we try to imitate another. Spirit says we try to imitate them. Well, if they could do it that way, well, maybe I can do it that way too. When the bamboo, pardon the expression, they're saying no way in hell is going to be a willow tree. They're just not. So in this month, the new moon in Gemini, it's communicating first to ourselves, well, who am I? Who am I? Most of us don't even know. We're out there trying to discover who we are, but we really know, our soul knows who we are. We are born being who we are. And it starts to show up at the age of 3, 4, 5 years old. We start to be who we are in the world, and human beings choose one path or another. Do the parents approve of me as a bamboo, or do they want me to be a willow tree over here and are telling me that I am wrong for who I am? They think they're doing it right by directing the child and telling them who to be when they are who they are. And then there's this great confusion. A lot of us have that experience from the past. We don't even know who we are because we were told we were not good the way we are, so how do I make myself good enough? Spirit says this is the month of new moon in Gemini. This is the solstice of celebrating all that we already have planted and is growing. This actually isn't the time to start a new project. It's the time to look at the projects that we have created and say, I am successful. I'm successful being who I am. I'm successful at all these things I've created. How can I make them better? How can I love them more? How can I take what I've created and show them to the world and shine out there with pride? How can I do that? What's the next step in being proud of myself? And communicate that to others. Stand there loving and self-loving and proud and smiling at people and saying, hi, isn't this a beautiful day? Rather than moping around, beating ourselves up, feeling like a piece of shit. Oh, I'm bad at this, and I did this wrong, and I did that wrong, and I did this wrong, and oh my God, I made a mistake with that one, and I said that negative thing to that person, and I communicated myself negatively. Boo-hoo. I'm not good enough now. This new moon energy of Gemini, Spirit says, is loving, loving, loving life. Loving ourselves, communicating that, and you'll notice it. Now you're going to be more aware, Spirit says. When those thoughts come up, it's not true. We have to say that to ourselves. What do I want? How do I want to express myself? What's my idea? What's my angle on this? You know, in our communications this month, Spirit says, be gentle with yourself. If there's something you want from someone, love yourself and feel so good that you're asking is going to give it to you. We make up things about other people. Oh, they're not going to want to. They're being this way. They're being that way. They're being this way. Spirit says, start communicating to yourself. I want to believe that they're going to appreciate what I do. And can I take in a yes? We want it so bad. Sometimes we can't really take in the compliments because there's so much I'm not good enough in there. You can't even take it in. Oh, you see that in Michael Jackson, in that one movie that they made of him. All these people are surrounding him. Oh my God, you changed my life. I love your music. I can't believe I get to stand here in the circle with you. And he's like, you see him. He's literally like, he can't take it into his soul. It's very sad. And we do that. No. To literally breathe in and take it into our aura, that new energy of appreciation and support. these ideas and dreams about what we're wanting to do, and we're not even clear about, well, what is it that I want? Who do I want to be? What part do I want to play? And Spirit says New Moon in Gemini is really communicating that which what we want to do and make it more expressed. If you want to be a dancer, dance. If you want to be a singer, sing. It's the first step. We have to do the part that we can do. What part can I do? What can I make real? What can I work on myself to develop myself to the best that I can be, to the talent that I have? And share it. And so we want to say, New Moon in Gemini. Communicate beautifully, lovingly, supportingly, positively to yourself about yourself and to others about you. Share the best of you. People are out there complaining all day long. Tell them all the good in your heart and watch a miracle in the next new moon.